Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Talos Principle. Last episode we got pretty spooked. Well, I got spooked. Hopefully that doesn't happen again this episode. We've got a bit of looking around to do. There was the what's that noise? Is it like ducks or something? Don't spook me, game. Don't spook me. There's the fan. Okay, so save the progress. Cool. You know, it's nice to check just on the off chance that it didn't actually save the progress. We have... there's that audio thing there. But let's listen to the audio thing while we have a look around. Ooh, nice obelisk.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities, silent roads stretching for miles, the earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
That's certainly true. To an extent. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the computer yet. Let me check the paint bucket that was over here. I was afraid that if I picked this up it would stop the recording or something. You go here. No idea what's going on. Certification program is a sham. Tools to overcome bliss pace is provided. You'll need a special heavy trade crossing. Laser beams. Computers and personalities. Let's go with that. There we go. Good enough. Check out the computer. See what you have. Oh, another thing. Hello again. I've been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what it is? No. Can you tell me what is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? The tree is alive? I suppose would be the bigger difference? What is the what now? Fucking Christ. This is a mess. Let's try this again, shall we? Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is conscious. Is it? It's alive. Is it conscious of itself as an entity? I'm not sure if it is. Frog is green. Frog is delicious. I've never actually tried frog, so I don't know if frog is delicious. But let's go with it's conscious. Sure, why not? Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? Oh, I was thinking of self-aware, not conscious. I'll have to read up on conscious and get the actual dictionary definition of that one, because apparently I misremembered it. I have feelings. I'm rational. No, I'm not. Nothing important. Frogs are people too. Not as important as humans. I am self-aware. Though I'm not convinced that view lines up with the definition of a person you provided earlier. Still, doubting your assumption isn't something to fear. It's an intellectual survival. A friend locked in. It's an intellectual survival instinct. I'm pleased to see you adapting your ideas to your environment. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Can I rationalize my existence? I can tell you why I exist. I can talk about evolution of the species and the formation of the stars. Can I tell you why I existed? Parents and whatnot. Yeah, sure, I can rationalize. I tend to agree with you, though your response so far has been a little eccentric. Well, you know. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you're conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? Consciousness. Consciousness is what separates us from animals. Consciousness is what it is like to be me. Consciousness is the feeling and senses. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. I will give you that much. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? It's a complex functional system. And it might be beyond our current laws of physics. Is it beyond all laws of physics that we could possibly ever conceive? No, doubtful. But it's a complex functional system. Interesting thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I ever come to any conclusions. Terminating support session done. Resuming library archive session done. List searching science magic. Oh, there's a name for that when science becomes indistinguishable from magic. There's a special term for that one. I don't remember. Anyways, science magic. Actually, it might tell me what it is. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today, it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. If you say so. Weight loss. Could certainly use a bit of that myself. I'm not particularly chubby, but I always want to be skinnier and leaner and whatnot. Weight loss blog. Latest entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm going to feast on jelly bananas. What the fuck is a jelly banana? Sorry for all the swearing. I'll blame it on me being tired, and also, what the hell is a jelly banana? Anyways, like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch? I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheeseburger and extra onion. Alright. Could you not talk about food? I'm hungry now. Jeez, I'm salivating. With extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily, thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. Fair enough. Arcady Journal 81. Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation. Talos Principle, Greek philosophy, relevant to current situation. Suggest naming Project Talos. Drennan refused, but Names seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. Exit. Alright, so there's that one, which we did. There's that one, and there's that one. Is that the only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's the only 4, it would appear. Let's do the one in the big temple later. Let's do this one. Which is this one? That's the red block, which is used with a 3 with the ellipses, maybe? Ooh, keys. What is this? Oh, I can't bring anything through it. Right, forgot about that. That's a thing. That is a gorgeous moon. I mean, it doesn't look real, but it's gorgeous. We'll give it that much. Let's see. I can send that to go deactivate that. I think I can send it through. I can't send it there. No, I can't send it anywhere. Oops. Get back up there. Jammer, 2 jammers. And I can't do a damn thing with them. I might be able to unlock that. Oh, with the keys, maybe. Either way, for right now, I can't do anything with them, so that's pointless. Take the jammer, which can only be used on... Oh no, there's 2 things to use it on. That one, which has... Does it have evil things in it? I don't think so. Then that one, which leads there, through there. Let's do this one. Seems simpler. Yeah, okay, that does jack shit. This one then. We can deactivate one of these, which, while useful in theory, we can't actually really do much with it. Huh. That's what I was thinking. You can put it over stuff. That is that one. Which means I can use that for... actually. You jam that so I can get the keys. And then I can bring this one. Oh no, I already had that one. Keys. Not sure what that's gonna open, but hopefully it's useful. Does to open that one. And then to open this later on. Epitaph. Child program, codename Faith, terminated here. Logic, worship the designer for days, then allowed the serpent into its heart. Final memory dump, I asked the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. Progeny program, Samsara and Samsara and sheep. Sheep and... oh, no, that's the Greek. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Fair enough. Huh. So I got that one, so that one's useless now. Can I get that one? I can. Not that one, that one. There we go. What else can I get from here? That, that. Can I get those guys from here? I can. Let's do that and see where it brings us. On the off chance it's useful. That can go there. Yeah, well, that's damn near useless. Alright then. So that's not gonna be useful. Then what will be useful? If I can have that and freeze one of those. But then how am I gonna get that one? Well, it's worth a try. You don't connect there. Okay, let's try this. So I want to get in there. For right now, that doesn't matter. What matters is that one. Right. Yep, that'll do the trick for now. You halfway through. Hopefully that's enough. What's the button to restart? Just, you know, in case. Configure keys, restart is X. I think it'll be useful to know in a little bit. So that's that closed. So that's that open. But then I can't get in there. Well, shite. Oh wait, no. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. They just need to be broken apart. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. Where are you? You're there. Okay. That should be enough. Okay, so that goes there. That'll go there. You... Yeah, that's the right one. You go there. You unlock that. You come here. Where leave it? Oh, there. Cool. Suck it. Shit. Should have done that one beforehand. I didn't. Well, fast forward a little bit. And freeze one of these two for a little bit so they're out of sync. And that should do the trick. How out of sync? Well, as out of sync as possible. So that'll do the trick. Ah, I thought I saw lettering on the wall that was white, but it was just the outline of that. Come on, music. Dude, don't mess with me now. Shit. Well, that's unfortunate. How do I get that one at the same time? Ah, crap. That's not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna have to think this one through again. Screw off. There we go. Alright, so let's just reconsider this from the top. Alright, so I have that one there. And I need to unlock that one. Oh, am I gonna have to bunny hop it all the way? Maybe. Like, am I gonna have to use this to unlock that? Then use... it's probably easier if I just show it. Use that to unlock that. And this will always just unlock that one. And then I use this one to unlock this. And I go from that one to that one. No, I did it the wrong way around. Whoops. You get that one. I have to put this inside, so that when I pull it out, it doesn't mess it up. Bunny hopping is basically what I just named this. There you go. So, give me that. Screw off. Screw off. There you go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's a special somewhere. I don't think it's in here, at least. There's obviously a star somewhere, but I don't think it's in this area. So basically all I'm hoping for is that there's not going to be any loud noises or anything that's going to scare me, like it did the last time around. Cool, for now we're safe. Oh, it's going to launch them? Just gonna float it over the wall. That activates that one. Got a block to put on something here. Is it gonna fly me to the other wall? But then how am I gonna activate that? Need a block. You go there. You go there. And then you go there. That was fairly simple, all things considered. I don't see a star anywhere in here, so I'll assume it's not in here. Maybe it's in the temple? It makes sense, it's the biggest area. I'm still apprehensive. The tomb. That certainly looks like one. So that's that. Did I miss any other paper things? No, I guess not. I'm convinced there are answers here. If we look hard enough, we have to work together on this. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils, I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundation from which to construct them. How you doing, dog? It's a jammer, some laser things, 2 laser receptacles, and a jammer. Alright, so that's not going to do anything all that important yet. Another laser receptacle. A laser emitter. Let's see what this does. Another emitter. Relay. Whew, not gonna be easy. I can do that. And then you do that. You go there and there. Not quite it. Alright, so if that's not gonna work, we gotta make I'm probably gonna have to not use the red laser then. That's gonna unlock that. Stop it. You go there. Bring me that. And now we can go unlock this. Sometimes you don't need the lasers. Alright, so that's that done. You gonna talk to me, big man? I still need the star, which I haven't gotten yet. Don't know where it is. Hey. So I didn't see anywhere that it was in the temple. Let's have a quick look around. On there. I don't know where it would be. And apparently my voice is cracking. And apparently my eyes aren't working. Can I have this do anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, so let's assume it's not there. Obelisk, do you have anything for me? Nothing there. I've come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. That's the first one. Personality on the computers. So all that's left is that one, or I've missed it, and that one, or that one. Or it's out in the, like, in this area here. Which is entirely possible. It's happened a few times. What is that? What are you? It's a thing. It's a thing over there. How do I get to it? No. Huh. So there's there's a light over there. I'm assuming that's the star. Just not sure how to get there. I can maybe... What are you? Do you serve any purpose? You're really the only one of your kind. You stand out. I'm interested. I don't think it actually does anything. So this thing over there, I don't seem to be able to get into it. Not by jumping, at least. Well, not easily. I know it's already hit the 30-minute mark, but I am interested. Does it maybe open if I use a laser on here? Just an idea. Let's bring the laser back. The jammer back. And let's... For now, let's do that one. If we can jam this one, then we're golden. Because we can go from there... Actually, that doesn't really help us all that much. So if we go from there to... Let's say that one. There's not really anywhere that connects both. Because there it's hidden by the pillars. I really need 3 to be able to do that. So yeah, that doesn't really help us all that much. I don't really want that other one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we can do what I wanted to do with this. Let's just assume we can't. Can I jam anything in here? It's gonna stop me. Yeah, it's gonna stop me. I don't know. Would you stop it, music? You're stressing me out. You're stressing me out. So I could use blocks. That would be fairly... Oh, I thought of a thing. What if we use the blocks in here and try to remove one of the blocks from the area? Can we do that? That's worth a try, right? Alright, so that didn't work. Huh. Because I'm assuming if I can get like a block there, I can jump on it and get up. And put it back down there and jump up again. But maybe that's not the way that's not the way to get there whatsoever. Maybe the way to get there is either in the temple or in like the rock faces. Does that give us any insight? I don't think so. But hey, maybe. Alright, so that didn't really help us at all. No, that's just that same area. It's not actually helping us at all. Alright, so that was entirely useless, as far as I understand it. Alright, so can I get a block out of here? Great question. I don't think so. Well, it's worth a try. Right? Can't do that. Huh. I'm going to have to figure this out on my own, and then I'll get back to you when I figure it out. If I figure it out. If not, I'll just... leave it and try again later. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and figure out puzzles. I don't know. See ya.